September last year. So I prepared a short presentation just to show you our presidential report. Next, I will ask our treasurer and also webmaster, and then we'll have a discussion. This is our schedule for today's meeting. So, first of all, I would like to thank all of you for your great support. Oh, sorry, it doesn't work. Just one sec. Sorry, I will do it once again. Sorry. Just a moment. Okay. Okay, just it should work right now. Once again, coming back to Zoom. Okay, it seems that this is easy, but sometimes doesn't work. Okay, this is okay. So can you see my
Yes, yes,
screen?
yes, yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
first I would like to thank you to all of you for your support and really hard work. It was really very interesting last year. So we had a lot of meetings. So this is our scientific committee that we are cooperating together. So thank you very much for your effort. And just to report what we have done, we started with the first inguinal hernia surgery on 23rd of October. As you can see, always our program is really very, very rich of lectures and also in live surgery. The next meeting was about pediatric gynecological surgery. That is the subject that is not frequently mentioned, but there was a lot of discussion, a lot of fantastic lectures, and also very interesting surgery. The next meeting was pediatric thoracic surgery, and it was something amazing, because for the first time we had more than 400 participants connected to our meeting. That is really great because having 400 pediatric surgeons, and you can imagine also that it is just the connection of 420 computers, but probably there are more people connected together. So it was really a great success. The next was pediatric heminephrectomy. That also we had almost 300 participants connected to our website. And then the last one was duodenal obstruction and malrotation surgery that we had in June, and there was 216 participants. So as you can see, it's really very reach our activities, a lot of meetings. I think that even bigger societies cannot show such, effort and such an activity that you can see. We had also some unscheduled meetings, so it was usually live surgery. Some of them were from our department in Wrocław. Wrocław, there was also live surgery from Dubai. We had not only TOF, that is really fantastic to show how we are doing it, but it was also laparoscopic duodenal atresia repair. And just recently having Patricio at my department. Patricio on one day gave the lecture about congenital tracheal anomalies, and on the next day we had a live surgery with pectus excavatum, and also the lecture about treating this malformation with a new equipment. So as you can see, this activity is we are really very busy. And also, I looked at the YouTube channel of our society, that almost all our meetings are presented with full recording. So if someone miss it, can watch it and look it again. Some of them have more than 1,000 access. So it seems that this is a good idea. And it's very, very popular. So it's not only on the paper, but it it really lives in every day. So, what is the future for what are our plans? We will discuss it later, but that's, I like this sentence. Should we be able to foresee the future, we would possess it now. So it's really difficult to imagine what we will do, but we can discuss it. There are my some suggestions what we can do from my position as the president of the society. That it's really a great honor to me. I think that we should more collaborate with other societies. The idea of our society is a little bit different because we are showing the live surgery, not only endoscopic surgery, but also open. So it seems that our society is between other societies, big societies, I mean about ESPES, EUPSA, and also IPEC. So I think that it would be great if we can advertise our activity on this website of these societies, because it's just a collaboration. It's not that we are taking any members from other societies. And also, I think that because in today's world, everything is cannot exist without money. So maybe we should collaborate more closely with industry. I can imagine, of course, this is for discussion, that we can invite leading industries uh, just to join us during at the meetings, and just for instance by presentation of short lectures of, even if any, but maybe it's better to have just collaborate with all of this industry, not to have only one that will support us. And in this way, we can get more money for our activities. And also that we are discussing recently that we should create certificates for active members. And active members are people not only connected, but there are also people who are paying duties to our society. And of course, we should today we will discuss later about the future meetings. And just finally, what I would like to ask, I already discussed it with the members of our scientific committee, and I got fantastic support. And Mario, we would like to thank you very much for all what you are doing for our society. Uh, you are a spiritual movement of our of this society. You are creator, founder, and also intellectual force for all of us. And I would like, if you agree, Mario, this is the suggestion coming from all our scientific committee, to award you and to honor you, especially with the title of honorary president of our society.
Thank you very much. I am honored of this proposal. Thank you, President. Thank you, past President, and the scientific committee. If
Yes.
the Assembly agree, I am very honored of this proposal. Thank you, Dario.
Thank you very much, Mario. Thank you very much. It's really a great honor for us to have such a man on the board. So thank you very much. So this is my presidential report. If you have any question, I will be very happy to answer it. So thank you very much. Okay, okay, that's from me. So if you have any questions, okay. If not, we will going to the next point of our.
Wojciech, raise the hand, please.
Yeah. Who is hand? We can see the hand of Rodolfo. Seems
It's
that
mute.
he's operating. Wojtek cannot hear you. Hello? Not hear you. Maybe I lost voice of all of you. Don't
Don't
hear.
worry.
We
Or
cannot
don't
hear.
worry. It's not working, Wojtek. I don't know what happened. Okay. Okay, Alfonso, can we ask you for your report right now?
Yes, thank you, Darius. Thank you to everyone to be here for the general meeting of our scientific committee and general committee, included the treasurer. So I'm just to share I have done a presentation with the balance, and I'm going to share my screen with you.
Just we can see only black screen. Oh, that's okay.
So do you see my screen?
Yes, right
Yes,
now
now, yes.
it's okay.
The treasury report and the financial statement 204 and 205, 225. So I beg your pardon because this is just the bank account and the statement of account to December 2024. So if you look to this account, as you showed before, even at our meeting, we have almost from 200 to 400 participants. But if you see here to the money that we have right now, it just in the year past we had 2,336, and in the last year, in 2024, we had just 1,600 money as entrance. So this is the account to June 25. So we had 4,084 90 cents of account to our bank account. So what does it mean? So in the previous total balance was about 3,752 euros. And the entrance in the 24 was just 1,600 euros. That means that only 32 members have paid. If you look at the total balance at June, at the last of June of 2025, we have 4,084 euros. So it's plus 332 euros. It doesn't mean that we have right now just 39 members that are okay with the balance. So have paid the social fee. Now, this is the balance sheet of our society. You see that the allowance, as you know, the balance of society, because the society is in Italy, so the general statement is related to Italian law. So the balance in Italy is done also from the allowance of the previous years. So if you look, actually, we have right now 39 members that have paid the social fee. So if you look at the allowance of the previous year, we should have more than 2,336 euros. So plus the allowance that we had in these incoming years, that in total was 1,950 years. 50 euros. So what does it mean? That the balance in the total loans in this case is about 4,286 euros. Now, as you know, in the bank account right now, we have 4,084 euros. So the total cash is 4,084 euros, but the total asset, it means also the money that we had is 8,370. In these years, we have just 600 more of fees that have spent because of credit and Zoom. I don't know, Mario, it was about Zoom fees. That you know that Zoom is very important for our meeting. And also Mario, I talked today with Mario that he advised us to do another kind of kind of card. That means that with the more participant, that it can include more participants. So the mana in these years, we had the total that we had from members' fees is about 1,932 euros. We spend almost 622 euros. So the management results of our group for these years was 1,384 euros. So now I think I ask your approval. I know that it's quite difficult to develop all these numbers, but I agree totally with you that it's necessary right now, first of all, to understand that I think it's necessary more entrants for the next balance. So we don't need also 39 active members, but we need more members. So the way is the certification of the members, as you said before. And also, I think that because in the next year, I think every meeting has many duties, especially for credit for the attendance. And so I think it's necessary to have more entrants, and also your proposal for some meeting with the industries, I think could be a good idea. So that's all. I ask your approval for the balance. And of course, I want to also thank Professor Lima, because he's supporting all the time this group, also from the financial point of view. He is supporting with the University of Bologna personally, so I want to thank him for the support to the group for the organization, because you know that the central station of all the meeting is in Bologna, and so we need that support for our meeting. Thank you. I don't know if you have any question on the balance or some.
Thank you very much, Alfonso, for your very detailed report. If you agree, this is just my suggestion that, because, it shows how much it costs, how much money do we have. Maybe we should send this scientific your report to everyone who is connecting to our society, or even just in the email that we invite people to connect to our meetings. We should put a notice, support our group, pay your annual fee that is not very high. Uh, 50 euro is not too much. Of course, in some countries it's a lot of money, but for most of us, it's just the money that we can afford.
I'll do it.
Darek and Alfonso, I think that for the next year, it's very important to have an account of the International Pediatric Leg Surgery in Zoom. And because now I use the professional, but it's better to have a premium because the quality is better. And also there is a very big number of participants. The cost is about 1,003 or 400 euro. We have this money, and I think that for the next year is important to change create the account of the international and to use the plus account. If you agree, I think this is very important.
For me, it's a good idea. And if our scientific board will agree, we should do it just to have a better quality of the video, better quality of connection. And also, just it's easy to connect right now. Everyone is using Zoom. So if you can do it, it would be a good idea. Okay. Any questions to Alfonso? If not, I will ask Mirko, our webmaster.
Yes, good afternoon. I thank you, the board members and the scientific committee for this opportunity. And I want to show, if I try to share my screen, and this is, can you show my screen?
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah. Okay, this is the Webmaster report. So we must think that we start with a LinkedIn page in September 2024. Nevertheless, the page crashed after a few weeks, and we have to recreate the page. So this is the page, but right now we have 537 connection. So no one here is passed. So I think we must to be happy of this connection, and the follower are more. Okay, and this in 10 months we reach this connection and follower only in LinkedIn. So this is the flow of request of connection. And as you can see, it started in December after the first crash of the page, but after a very, very high rate of requestion, the first month we have a linear, a medium request every day and every month from May and July, March. So people are very interested. I receive many mail to that request the connection and to the page and to the IPLSOG group in LinkedIn. The job title of these followers as in almost 20% pediatric surgeon, but also surgeon, doctor, medical doctor, consultant, and pediatrician. And the most part of participants are senior as a quality of work, and the training is not so much, but I think that it's a good result to have so many senior surgeon and MD. And the location are very different. You can see the most part of participant is in Buenos Aires. Then we have London, Rome, Milan, and Madrid. This is the area of participants and followers. So the best post that we have had is in during the pediatric thoracic surgery meeting with 2,472 impressions. Impressions are how many time the page of pediatric surgery, thoracic surgery meeting is show in a computer, in a PC. And also we have a good number of visualization of the page for the last minute live surgery event. We have also the YouTube channel, and we have 470 members in this other website. This is different from LinkedIn. Here we can show our meetings, and the most popular videos is live surgery. Live surgery, not the meetings of the IPLSOG meeting, but the live means surgery. And you can see how many visualization we have had in June 24 with esophageal tuft repair. And there are some requests from the IPLSOG audience, and the possibility of having a certificate of participation, the possibility of having international credits. So this is, I think, the question time, and it is possible to check all participants. Are all participants active member of IPLSOG? What are the costs for these international credits? Would you like to extend invitation to show live surgery by LinkedIn and web page? So possible answer may be we should show all benefit of becoming an active member, also in the LinkedIn page, also in the website. Only active member can obtain certification if their meeting attendance can be verified. But how? Publish instruction for those wishing to obtain certification, IPLSOG membership, on the website, and create a LinkedIn page with instruction for those wishing to obtain certification. Other possible answer: Italian credits should be available only for active member, and the international credits are available if under development. But I think there are too many costs for that. And the possibility to shave live surgery if request only being IPLSOG members. Possible multicentric study with the IPLSOG members can we publish. Then this is a certificate, a proof of certification. And I don't know what you think. This is a very simple with PowerPoint page. And so if we had the emails of the attendees IPLSOG member, we can send it so they can only write the name in the document. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mirko. Thank you. Really great presentation. Giovanna? Switch your
Good
microphone.
afternoon to all of you. It's a good opportunity to be on behalf of such a big number of good friends. So I want to come back to your proposal, Darius, and also to the reflection made by Mirko and Alfonso before. So I think that the idea to create some collaboration with international society could be good. Not all the meetings may be in a collaborative form, but some of them. For example, last time, if you remember, Paolo Recopi was available with the collaboration for a cooperation with the UPSA. We have a system for international credit, so we can take care of this if we organize, for example, a joint section. And this can also give the opportunity for other European members to have European credits. So I think to offer European credits at each session will be very expensive. But to create some cooperation which can assure international credit can be a good opportunity. On the other hand, I think, Mirko, thank you very much for your fantastic presentation, but I think it's very important to send the certificate with the name of the people. We can say send a white certificate because it could be is a problem of of disclosure too. Then of concern. Then I am very enthusiastic about the idea to cooperate with some industries. We did the same for the educational office of EUPSA. And I think that the best way to do may be to invite one of them to present some new proposal. For example, so they always have new devices, something new to propose, and so this is the way to get more money, because I think we will be able to to improve the number of participants, but not too much. It's always another work. If you have a PCO who is doing this all along the whole year, it can work, but it's difficult, especially when you have an online group where you have no physical contact with people and they can access to the session without being member, without showing that they have paid their membership. So I think the idea to push the invitation to become a member is important, but we have to work a lot about the possibility to raise money in another way. Thank you very much anyway, and congratulations for all the jobs that has been.
Thank you, Giovanna, for your comment. Thank you very much. Any other comments? This is about this certificate. The idea of certification is very brilliant. The only problem is that we can only certificate that someone was connected, because we cannot check, anything about it. So just we can send someone a certification that he was connected to our meeting, because we cannot check what he was doing, whether it was just only a computer connected to.
Darius,
Yes.
Darius, excuse me. It's possible because there is a function of Zoom that I have a real report of all connected and email. If we want, it's possible to prepare a certificate really for the participant, because in the end of our whole session, I have a Excel file with all report of the participant and the mail.
Okay, so
if you think it's a good idea, it's possible, but it's important that
so maybe
the committee agree.
it should be mentioned in our invitation to join our meeting that we can check, and finally we can send the certification about attendance to our meeting based on the Zoom connection. That's okay, Mario.
But is connected and is member of our
Yes.
group.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
I think that because it's not expensive, probably it's possible that we have many participants.
Yeah. So in each invitation that you are sending to us, it should be written in bold letters. Please support us, be a member.
We
Just
write that it's possible to have a attendance certificate. It is member of the international.
okay, Mirko.
I would like to underline to Professor Ricipetitori that it's only a proof of certification that it must be approved by the committee. So it's very difficult to write. We will have some difficulty to write. I don't know how many certificate if the participants are not membership. So I agree with Professor Lima that the certification must send only to the member that participate to the meeting.
But I understand that we will send it in electronic form, not in a paper form. Do you agree? Just if anyone would like to print it, it
Yes,
should.
it's possible to write in a paper the certification. It's online, but we can translate in a PDF form. It's not a problem.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is the opinion of the Vice President? Holger.
All ideas are brilliant, and the society is brilliant. And I think we all understand that if you pay 50 euro for this society, you get more for your money than in most other societies. These surgeries that most of you perform are just brilliant. They're educational. The meetings are busy, full of energy and information. So I think it's worth it for 50 euro. Other societies offer less service. If for whatever reason we think we can attract more members with the certificate, and if you guys decide to do it, please remember that the more we do such things, the more administrative we become. We are all surgeons, all very busy. So at the end of the day, we are slowly moving towards a secretary who is taking care of emails, of invitations, of certificates. We just have to keep in mind we're already very reasonable with our 50 euro. We are very educational. I don't think a certificate makes a difference to decide to become a member for this one. But again, if you want to do it, fine with me.
Thank you, Holger. Alfonso?
Yes, I have not seen on the certificate. The certificate has to be signed from someone, I think from the president, of course. I don't know if Mirko has done it.
Mirko?
Sorry, I don't understand. I don't understand Alfonso.
The certificate has to be signed.
Signed by the president. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If you, Derek, send me his
Of course, I will send it. That's not a problem.
his sign, we can add it. And I would like to. I don't understand the line is jumped many times during the Olger speech. So I think certification is a request from the people he attend the meeting only to justify their absence from the hospital. So this is a possibility. It's not to increase. Yes, it's all also for increase. Probably we don't know, but I think that being member and have a certification can justify the absence from the hospital to have a learning morning, a learning day with lesson of the meetings.
Okay.
Good point, Mirko. Good point.
Excuse me, another suggestion, Mario. If I can have the Excel report of all the attendance to the meeting, so I can, just as a treasurer, I can write to the attendants and say, I have seen that you have an interest in our group. I want to suggest you to be members of our group. Is just 50 euros. And so. Just to make a point of our association, what is doing that we have also the YouTube channel and etc. And so. And that's very important to the fees to be, because it's for sustaining all the internet society, etc. Okay, so if you can send to me just maybe the list, the Excel list of the attendance of thoracic surgery, that is a very big number, 400 attendance, and I can send just an email to say to sustain this group and our meetings.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Just
for me, it's not problem. I send the Excel file to Mirko. We prepare, if request, the certificate, and to Alfonso, because it's possible that Alfonso write for our group. Okay, President, you agree?
Yeah. Yes, I agree totally. I agree totally. Mirko?
Yes, I tell you one. I want to tell you one thing, so that we must, not only the certification is important in my opinion, but we share the benefits. We know very well that the first benefit is to attend to live surgery and lectures, but nevertheless, there is, I think, a little crash between the lessons, the meeting, and the YouTube. Yes, we know that YouTube is have a wide diffusion, but another benefit that the member can have, it is possible, I don't know, if to have the registration of the meeting, the entire meeting. So as I think this is one of the first idea from Professor Lima at the beginning, and then we publish on YouTube. It's very important YouTube, but we must do some benefits to the attendee. And the first benefit
can I add on that?
Yeah.
It's a perfect idea, but careful with data protection.
Yeah.
Careful with data protection on YouTube. If it's not completely anonymized, which it cannot be, it can only be partially anonymized. You may run into trouble once about personal data protection.
But
if
this
anything can be
in YouTube.
Yeah.
You think YouTube? I don't know why we can have in YouTube. I don't know for the idea from start from, and this is a good idea for the worldwide diffusion of the meetings. Nevertheless, I think we must do some benefits.
Mirko, don't get me wrong. It can be done. You just have to talk to the patient and get the data transfer agreement, get consultant that you will be on YouTube, because some idiot or some lawyer will see that the patient can be identified by the room, blah, 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 and then can sue you for not protecting the data. And the EU is extremely strict on that. It can be done. I just want to caution you on just doing it, but get data transfer agreements and according to EU regulations.
For the privacy, yeah.
Yeah, Holger, that's really very important. That's what when I watch on YouTube, you can see the date of live surgery, and someone can connect the date of the live surgery with the patient name, with the diagnosis, and suddenly it's not you can identify the patient, yeah. So that's a really important point. Yeah, yeah, that's really important point.
There are lawyers around, not even doctors or colleagues. There are lawyers around checking YouTube videos to see whether they can be can be identified.
You know,
EU is again.
Mhm.
I know all the information about that for other reasons. I'll be quite glad to help you on that with our lawyers and trade transfer agreements and everything else. Look, it can be done. We should do it. It's interesting for the younger ones. We should talk later whether we are really happy with seniors only, but younger ones, they are our future. And probably Mirko's right, we can reach them with YouTube handheld education. So yes, it can be done. We should do it and be careful.
Yeah, we always take the agreement from the parents that we are recording for scientific and scientific aims that we are doing it. And if someone doesn't agree, then we cancel the live surgery. But until now, we didn't have such a case. But that's very important what you said.
Really, Darek, really, this is very important. I treat this argument in Bologna with my legal office, and I have information that was seen from the parents that there is a live surgery, because I start with the master, and with the transmission of the live surgery in the master university. And for this reason, if you want, I send you the form that we propose to the parents, and the parents sign it and stay in the in the book of the baby. Really is this is for our legal office the correct way to inform the parents. I send you by mail this form if you want.
Yes, please, Mario. It would be great.
Mario, just to ask, and have you explicitly included YouTube video?
No, we say that is online, and the video is possible to go in the web.
Cool. Perfect.
Okay, that's very important. Okay, so the last point of our meeting is future meetings. We already scheduled 2 meetings in October and December. One is about appendix, and the other one is about biliary. So we'll need new subjects for the next year. If you want, we can discuss it right now, or just I would like to ask you to send your proposal by email, and then we will choose the most important points, if you agree. Mario?
I think that is better if we write you by mail our proposal. And for me, it's important that the topics is important to show the surgical procedure. Because in my experience, when I speak with a young surgery, with the colleague, particularly of our group, is the live surgery.
So,
and also the traditional, the open surgery and the minimal invasive surgery, but it's important the live surgery.
yeah, so this is just idea of our group, just to show the surgery. So we shouldn't speak about pathology, other things, but mainly about surgical techniques that we are using. That's okay.
And also it's important to increase the last minute
Yes.
procedure. because this is incredible, because you write me a mail in the 6 p.m. of Sunday for Monday in the morning, and we have 95 participants. This is, for me, is incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, I will do it. From my department, definitely will do it. The last one case that I did on Monday was cancelled because of technical reason, but right now we fix it everything so we can do it. Yeah. Holger? Cannot
switch the microphone, Holger.
Yeah. Know that next year in May we'll have the joint conference between UPSA. You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, a little. Oh, maybe it's better.
Maybe it's better. You get me?
Better. Yeah, much better.
Maybe I'm running out of gas. Now, coming to next year, all of you know, most of you know that we'll have the joint meeting with UPSA and Giovanna and IPEC and ESPIS. Question, what kind of a role does this society wants to play? I think more come, but the society is so breathtaking that maybe you want life surgery.
During the meeting, we can do it, but usually, during the meeting, it would be difficult because every one of us is at the meeting, so probably with us, it would be a little bit difficult, But I think that we can take this chance to promote our group during the meeting. So we should prepare some advertisement just to be maybe, I don't know, Holger, to whom we should speak, that we should have a page, the logo of our group at all materials coming from this meeting.
Speak to me. Whatever I can do for this society, I'm glad to do. I'll be glad to open doors. Giovanna will do the same. I'm sure that, see, we are all UPSA, we are all IPEC, we are all ESPIS. So we have two hearts in our breast, and we all want to promote this. And if I see that especially seniors are members, so we should get the younger ones again. Whatever I can do as one of the major planners of this joint meeting for this society, I'm happy to do.
If we can have a short info on all materials. No, we are not rich in money, so it should be done in the way that we will
Understand.
not.
Talk to me with a good idea, and we'll make it happen.
That would be fantastic, because we are a little bit different organization that are other groups, so we don't have such a big support, financial support. But if we can advertise it, it would be great.
I'll be happy to promote.
Perfect. Okay, anyone who wants to speak or just, yes?
The last year, when there is the EPSA meeting in Bologna, we connected for the live surgery. And I think that is a very big success. And it's possible, if the society agree, the ESPIS, the IPEC and the EPSA, I think it is a very good idea. And it's possible to open to all. This is my opinion.
That's why I'm speaking. Giovanna knows as good as I at the moment. The program committees of all of these three societies are building the schedules, not the details yet, but the schedules. So it's time, if you want to go into the program on Thursday to Saturday, we must think fast. The Wednesday is a different one. That's teaching and education. It's more flexible. But again, take your time, Mr. President, and think it through, Mario, and whatever we can do for this society, I'm sure we will work hard to make it happen.
Holger, it's possible to organize a corner of the live surgery, but not of the international pediatric surgery. but the life surgery. And this is very important because the experience of Bologna the last year is very interesting because there is many young surgeons in the hall when Darius do the esophageal atresia. And it's possible because it's possible to have many procedures that it's possible to organize.
Okay.
And I think that is important, but not only international pediatric life surgery, but I think that is important to have a corner of life surgery.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, that would be fine, yeah. And maybe, Holger, if you are constructing the program right now, so if you can include 10 minutes lecture from our society in just a general session, it would be fine just to show what we are doing, to other people. And especially if we ask our honorary president to give a 10 minutes talk about our society, it would be fantastic.
Just to clarify, neither Giovanni nor I are building the program. Each society, UPSA on the one hand, and IPEC and ESPIS are building their program according to their usual schedule. If you're sincere about it, you have to approach either UPSA or IPEC ESPIS and say, well, this is our idea. Could you fit this into the program? And then I connect you to the program chair of either UPSA, or Giovanna can do that, or IPEC ESPIS. Think about it, and then we'll find a way at least to discuss it.
Okay, perfect.
But we've got 10 more months, and I'm happy to support whatever it takes.
Perfect. Mirko?
Go ahead.
Oh, Giovanna, sorry.
No, it's the same. If we can add something to your suggestions, we can have a video running in a corner of live surgery with the video running, presenting the activity of our group. That I think it could be possible, and it will not interfere with the rigid program of each society. Olga, I don't know, what do you think about this opportunity? You are the local organizer, so you have, you know better than me all the ladies.
Good idea, Giovanna. Approach us, Darius.
Yeah, that's okay. I like it. Mirko?
Thank you. What do you think about to enlarge a participant performing live surgery? With our scheduled programs of meetings, we can suggest to participate with live surgery. It is possible to advise in the LinkedIn page and have a reference like you, Derek, as a president, for the possibility for the possible request to show live surgery from other centers. We know that it's not too much center that show it till now too many procedure. There is Bologna, there is UDarek, there is sometimes Pavia, there is Florence, and we can expand the participation of surgeons that won't perform live surgery. What do you think about? I don't know. It's a question for the board member and TV committee.
It's okay, but how to invite them, because usually we need good surgeons, just to show a good surgery. That's always the risk. So that's the way we are working at our department, that if we have an interesting case, we just want to share with you. Of course, not all cases we can show, because sometimes they are really difficult by the definition of the malformation. But some of them, it's of course, for live surgery, it's okay. Okay, so I think that we just covered all the topics. So I would like to ask our honorary president to close our meeting. Okay.
Thank you very much. Oh, for me, it's a pleasure because the idea that we started 3 years ago with Giovanna, Vito Briganti, Darius Paskowski, Olga Thiel, and all the old friend, I think is a good idea. And I remember to Mirko and Valerio Gentilino, that is connected, Valerio. Thank you. And Francesco Molinaro, if you want to work for the next hour meeting, there is the surgery of appendix, and this is important. Thank you, Darek, for your proposal. Thank you, all friend. Thank you, Patricio. That is a pleasure to see you. And I send you the proposal of topics, and I send the report of the participant with me. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
If you want close the hour session, and I record this session, is good for me, if you agree, Darius, that I put in our website, that is the report of our general meeting.
Perfect.
Okay?
I would like to ask you to do it. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good vacation.